All right, just got back from a 36-mile ride. It is so hot. I don't even know how I went that long. I was low-key like getting exhausted just because of the heat. I was like trapped in gear. But yeah, it was a pretty fire ride other than like the traffic. It wasn't crazy bad. There were some spots where I could speed, but yeah, it was still pretty bad and boring. Like compared to what it could be, right? Yeah, and just the heat makes it so much worse. Like if it was traffic and it was like 70 degrees out, like whatever, I don't even care. And also the fact that you can't lane split kind of makes this like way worse, which is why I don't even ride during this anymore. It's just too hot. It's not fun. But yeah, I just wanted to ride today, so went out, did 36 miles. I just checked. Maybe I should double check if I got the calculation right. Yeah. So I might have went on a little longer, but I was like to the point where I was getting bored anyways. How much are we at? 2253. So I'm one off my log. I try to update it. Like I have a little log on like Google Sheets. Try to update it. I tried to base it off the Life 360. So I put 54, but it's actually 53 on the odometer. I mean, it's close enough. It doesn't really matter that much, but just wanted to double check because I'm down here to film anyways. So bought the key. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the fan. I mean, it's nothing crazy, and you've probably seen it in my other videos, but I just took the plastic cover off of it. So yeah, got the fan running because the bike super hot. Definitely a lot cooler now. Probably gonna put it on high right now actually, just to give it some more airflow. It's nothing crazy. It's just a stand fan like you just use it in your house, right? But yeah, I thought I'd just put it up just to help it cool down, right? Help the big Ninja 300 cool down. Let me see if it's still here. Might be a little dark. Come on, I'm gonna get the light. I wanted to see if it was still there. Show you guys real quick. It's basically like one of those lantern flies. The spider actually caught it. Okay, that's good. It's still there. I got worried that I accidentally helped it escape. I saw it moving a little bit, so I tried to kill it so the spider would have an easier job and also guarantee that it didn't like run away. And also all these bugs, not the ones on the right, but all the ones on the left, I just picked up from the garage. They just kind of get here when you have it open at nighttime, and they're just like scattered around like the back everywhere. So yeah, I just don't like seeing that. I'm trying to keep it clean and pristine as much as I can. So I usually sweep the garage a lot, and also yeah, just try to get the finer details today with those little bugs. And yeah, those are the ammo boxes. Let me actually get the light back real quick. Those are the ammo boxes. Also, it's a cone I found on the road, like near my house. So I stole it. Not stole it, I guess I took it. Because I pick up trash, so I thought it was trash when I saw it. Then I realized it was a cone, and it was just in the middle of the road. So finders keepers, and yeah, I took it, and it's my cone now. But yeah, those are the ammo boxes. $3 for the small one, $5 for the big one. I just gave the guy 10 because he let me walk out with them because I didn't have cash. So I took him back to my car. He said that was okay. I didn't really want to. I was a little hesitant, but yeah, I just took him. Came back, gave him the 10, told him to keep the extra 2 because he was nice about it. And pretty cool dude. I think he said he was from West Virginia. And he said he got these ammo boxes from Fort, I forgot the name. Fort something, and maybe it was started with a K in North Carolina. But yeah, that's pretty cool. There's some pretty older ones. I think they're from military, which is pretty cool and very cheap. I mean, even as a decoration, like $5 is not, $10 for both of them is not bad at all. Yeah, so I just thought I'd have them, and I low-key didn't realize how cool they would look in the garage. Like if I take my car out and they're just like there, just like super cool to look at. So even if I never end up using them, they're pretty cool to have as a decoration, and also to kind of, oh man, what? This is not put properly. Hold on. Not sure why it's not closed properly. Never mind. I think we're fine. I don't know why I thought it kind of looked uneven. You guys might have saw it. It still does look a little uneven, but all right, that's whatever. Yeah. That's why I just kind of want to show you. Even standing in the garage, man, it's hot. It is very hot. But yeah, hopefully the bike is cooling down pretty good. It was a pretty decent ride. But yeah, towards the end, I got gapped by a Ford Focus. Which, I mean, I didn't take it personally. It was pretty cool. I like seeing people ride past me, but it's crazy because we're both at the light. I was in front, he was behind me. And I normally zoom in too, so I was going like 40. I mean, it's in 300, so I wasn't going like anything crazy, but I was pushing it red line almost. Like 10,000 RPM or something. And then I was going straight. He came from behind me, went into the left lane, passed me, and then started braking. I was like a little confused because usually, I mean, at least for me, if I'm going fast, I just go fast. But I think he wanted to kind of gap me or like just show his car off kind of. Because at the end he was like that, and I was like, give him a thumbs up because it's cool as fuck. Like I love seeing other fast cars on the road and actually people driving them fast. But yeah. And then right after that, I was trying to talk to him at the light, and I was going to switch over lanes, but for some reason there was a car like pretty close to us somehow. It was like a Mach-E Mustang, the electric one. So I didn't decide to switch lanes because I felt like I would be cutting him off. And then she came up to me at the light, and she was like, it was like someone's mom, like an older, she wasn't actually that old, it was probably like in her 30s or 40s. And she was like, be safe. And I gave her a thumbs up because I was like just kind of mixed. Like she kind of caught me off guard. I should have been like, thank you, I appreciate it or something. I'll try my best or something, but I didn't say anything. I was just caught off guard because I was trying to talk to the guy that gapped me, tell him like that, what's in that Ford Focus? Because normally I thought they were slow as fuck. Like, that's what like the county that I go to school in uses, and somebody was saying like those are very slow cars. So he definitely modded them or something. But yeah, I gave her a thumbs up and then proceeded to hit 90 on a pretty chill road. There was a cop there earlier. Thankfully, I checked Waze. He wasn't there. So I sent it. It was pretty open road. So usually I call that pretty safe for me. And also I do accept the risks. So even if it's not safe, at least if I consider it safe, I'm willing to take any risk that comes with that. But yeah. Damn little chips on the tank right there. I think those are chips. Or maybe it's like a stuff in the paint. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a lot of chips and dings on the bike. Yeah. Got the fan running just to help cool the bike down because it was pretty hot. Like some of the things I was touching them and it was like pretty stingy. So yeah. But yeah, after she said that, I didn't really feel like riding anymore. I was already getting like kind of exhausted from the heat. I didn't want to pass out. And especially when you're stuck in traffic, especially for me, I start to get bored. So yeah, I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I'm going home. But yeah, I just wanted to get that one pull, perfect conditions, and yeah, I had to run a red light earlier in the ride because it wasn't picking me up. There's like 4 cycles of lights. There's no car behind me taking the left, so I had to. And low-key, there was a car behind me that came up when I was doing it, but I didn't feel like waiting anymore, so I just sent it. Not sent it. I waited for the cars on the left. No cars on the left, and I stopped in the middle, double-checked, and then stopped. Like, again, I would consider it pretty safe, even though some people might consider it reckless. And obviously, there are some times you can't control things, but yeah. Like, in that case, I would say it's pretty safe. Sometimes I do go a little fast in intersections, especially when it's busy and it's like a smaller speed limit area. I need to work on going a little bit slower on that case, but I do try to position myself pretty smart. But even then, yeah, I shouldn't be going that fast. I need to work on slowing down a little bit at those intersections like that. Usually I'm pretty good about it, but if I just get caught up and I'm already going like 60 or something and then it just comes in, I need to work on slowing down a bit more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, no biking today. I had to do a pretty good amount of errands. It's nothing insane, but yeah. And then some family also came over for a little bit. They came back from India, so they're going back to North Carolina. But yeah, pretty decently busy day, just catching up on stuff and some errands. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, riding in the heat, it's not ideal, but it is kind of multitasking. It's kind of like going in the sauna at the same time. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that run for a little bit longer, probably like 30 minutes or something, and then call it. Also using this one right now because, again, like the other two that I said, they don't work anymore. So I don't know why, but they don't. And then yeah, the battery tenders, I have them inside because I don't really need to use them that much in the summer anyways. So yeah, it does feel a little bit weird not having to unplug anything on the bike like earlier when I had to, because I usually have to move my mom's car back and then take the bike out. Felt like I was missing something, and now I just remembered that there's the battery tender, which, as you can see, there's nothing there because I took the old one out. It doesn't work anymore, if you guys are confused on that. But yeah, the new one, I'm gonna just use it during the winter, and because it's not like an actual cable, I'm gonna have to take the seat off, install it, and then I'll just put the seat on. And then since in the winter I won't be riding anyways, it'll work out, so I don't have to move everything and stuff. And I think in the winter I'm gonna get a front stand. I know I've been saying that, just waiting on some money to come in still, and I'll try to get a decently good one. Like that one I just got on Amazon, it's like $60. And then yeah, I'm gonna see what I get. It's gonna be like a head lift stand, like the one that like goes up there somewhere, because I don't really have a spot to put them on up front. Like there's no spools or anything, so I'm probably gonna do the head lift. And then yeah, for the winter, that'll be it. Like if I put the battery tender on, put both of the stands up, I'll obviously have it on the mat, which, I mean, it won't matter because the tire's gonna be in the air, but yeah. And then yeah, if I get the front stand, I won't even have to do anything. Like last winter, last winter and the winter before that, I was manually like moving the bike around, which, I mean, I timed it pretty well. Like if my mom went out or something, I would just time it with that, move it around a little bit. And I also liked sitting on the bike and stuff, so it wasn't like end of the world. But yeah, it'll be a better setup just to have it on the stand, so then I won't have to do anything at all, which is pretty nice. Other than just topping the fuel tank, putting some fuel stabilizer for the winter, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna upgrade to 93 gas as well for both the car and the bike now too. So yeah, that's really about it. I'll just have the stand up, put some extra safety things just in case the stand or something fails. There'll be extra support like I showed you guys in that winter video back from December when I was going to Texas. I'll just have something similar like that. And yeah, and that's about it for that. Again, I'm already sweating just sitting in the garage, so I don't even know how bad I was sweating on the ride because it was trapped in gear and it was in the sun. But yeah, I think that's about it. Again, I couldn't really find a good electric scooter or bike. I didn't look at anything today, but just off general, I don't think I'll be able to find one that's like within like 1,000 to 2,000, because I don't want to spend like 3,000 or 4,000 for an electric bike or an electric scooter. At that point, it's not really worth it, right? I also don't have that kind of money to be spending. Like I would ideally get something for like 1,000 or 1,500, and then it would be able to go like 60 miles of range just so I can get to school and back. But I already bought the parking pass, so it's kind of late, I guess, for that now. Parking pass is like $200, and it's a farther one. Like the closer ones, the garage is like $450, which is crazy. But yeah, I do like just getting the walk in anyway, so it's fine. And I also don't really want to park too close to school, just because it's better just kind of being like an off-campus kind of thing, in case there's any cops near the campus or something. Kind of a better getaway, just to get out without having to interfere with some cops or have an interaction with them. And yeah, and then the other thing that I'm not gonna get, obviously, because I do drive the car, at least, and then the winter I'm gonna be driving the car a lot anyways, right? I'm not gonna be biking that much or something, but it would just be nice to kind of get them, which, I mean, I don't think you really need it that much, and I don't know how I even set it up, but there's like some like flat stopper ramps or something that I saw a while ago, and they weren't that bad. I'm pretty sure it was like 200 something for 4, which isn't bad. But you pretty much just like drive onto them. I'd have to kind of get the positioning right, which might be a little bit of a hassle, but if you're storing it, like it's not that bad. You just figure it out the first time and then it'll stay like that. But yeah, those should help kind of spread the weight more evenly and that's why I was considering those for like storing your car, kind of like similar concept to putting the bike on stands, putting the car. I mean, you could put the car on jack stands, but that's not really something I want to do. Especially because I don't have like the best quality ones. Like there's Harbor Freight ones. I don't want to put those under the car for like a long period of time, because if one of them were to fail, it would kind of like fall, right? I mean, I guess I could maybe like put wood and kind of balance it like that maybe, but yeah, I think the ramps is a lot better if I do end up going with that option. I need to wash the car, both cars. It's been a while. There's so many bugs, like from that other video that I showed you guys, and there's so many on the windscreen too. But yeah, there's probably a lot of brake dust too. They don't really look that crisp right now. But yeah, they would pretty much just go under it, the car, drive on them, and it's supposed to kind of help flatten everything out, spread the load evenly, so there's no chance of like a flat spot forming on your tire or something like that, which would be pretty cool. So like if I was to get an electric bike and only use that for like a month or two, I wouldn't really have to worry about the car. And then worst case, I could also just get some fuel stabilizer for that as well, and then have a battery tender pretty easy for that as well. So, and I would probably just cover the exhaust tips. And if I do end up washing it, I could also put the cover on and kind of get that full setup going. But yeah, also like I said, I actually might end up getting it now that I have the money. The car cover in there, that one, I mean, I might have to test it one more time. I don't want to just go off like past results fully, but after like I think it was like a year maybe or something, like a year and a half, I don't remember the exact time frame, but the car, like the cover on that car the cover kind of started fading, and like these are from bug spots, but like kind of imagine like smaller spots like this all over like the car. Nothing like too bad, but it was definitely noticeable, and I think that was because I had it outside and it was covered or something like that, and it might have started deteriorating the material. And I thought this one was a pretty good car cover, that's why I got it. But I mean, it did its job, I guess, but I was expecting it to last a little bit longer. But they do have a warranty, a lifetime warranty, and I read in the details. I'm pretty sure you can get up to 3 pretty much. The only thing is you have to pay for shipping though. I think that was about $30. I did the math. I forgot exactly how much I paid, but I think I paid like 130 or 140, or like it was like 130 to 160, I believe, for the car cover. And so adding the 30, I believe it came out to about $240 total. Like if you were to get it replaced 3 times, including the shipping, I think roughly when I did the calculation, this was a while ago, it came out to $240. So per cover, if you end up doing it 4 times, it brought the average cost down to $60, which isn't bad for a pretty good quality car cover. Like even though it started fading on me, I think if I used it indoors, it wouldn't be that bad. So yeah, and if I'm like traveling and stuff, I think it'd be pretty neat to kind of just have that ability. The only thing is, I don't know if I would leave the battery tender in. Like I left it for Texas, but I didn't leave it for India. Yeah, and because I don't want the battery to kind of like go down too much, because I don't think that's good either. Like, I mean, I guess I could just leave it plugged in all the time. It probably should be fine. Especially when I kind of get it looking cleaner, like a cleaner setup. Like I just said, like if I'm fully winterizing the car, like things I can think of off the top of my head. Like I'm not an expert. It's just kind of carrying over the experience that I had from the bike to the car. The stoppers, the race stoppers or something like that, the ones that kind of help prevent the flat spots. So those on the bottom for the tires. Battery tender for the battery, which I have the quick connect, so it'll be pretty clean. Car cover to cover the car, just like 2 small plastic bags and like a rubber band. I'd put them on the exhaust tips just to prevent anything from kind of getting in there. And then yeah, I mean, even with the car cover, there's a decent amount of spiders and stuff that was kind of getting around the car and everything. But yeah, and then treating the fuel as well, putting a gas treatment or something like that would be pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I could do most of that right now. I guess the only thing I'd have to buy is the race stoppers, which would be like 200, 300 bucks for 4, I believe, which is pretty good, pretty decent. I don't know how long they last and stuff like that, but it's pretty decent. But I think I'm gonna hold off on that for a little bit, obviously. Yeah, bike's getting pretty cool. Definitely helping, and yeah, but that would be pretty cool. And then I would obviously unplug the dash cams, which I usually do, and the radar detector. I mean, it's unplugged. Is it unplugged actually? No, it's not. I just put it down, like I said, because of the summer, I don't want it to fall down and then possibly damage it, which has happened 1 or 2 times, but it hasn't gotten damaged. And also because I wrap it around the rear view mirror, it kind of hangs itself, which isn't good either because I don't want the cord just itself supporting the whole radar detector, but yeah, better than it falling, I guess. Yeah, that would be a pretty clean setup, and I guess I could do the same for the Mazda too. I mean, the only thing is I'd have to figure out a place to put a quick connect battery tender so I can kind of keep the hood closed, because I think if you leave the hood open, especially on these newer cars, it kind of drains the battery or something like that, I believe. So even if you're charging the battery, it would be kind of a waste to kind of have 2 things like going against each other. But yeah, I think that would be about it. Obviously I don't have my own house yet, so the garage would be opening and stuff, which I guess, I mean, wouldn't be ideal, I guess, but hopefully it shouldn't be open for too long periods of time. And yeah, and when I do move out, if I'm out of the house, like nothing else is gonna move, so the garage will stay closed and I'll have a much cleaner garage setup. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, I'll move this out of the way because we're done. And then I'll come unplug the fan in a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to mention, please let me know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Okay, I almost got worried because I came on the website and before you click the width, it just said this, like everything but the 4-pack. So I look-y got sketched out and I was like, wait, did I not read this right? And I thought I was about to say one of these was $250, and at that case, no, that probably would not be worth it. But yeah, depending on your tire width, it goes up in price, which I guess makes sense because there's more material involved. But yeah, I don't know what my tires are, to be honest. But yeah, even $300, it's not bad. If they do the job, it's not bad, right? But yeah, it's not bad. These are what they look like. So they just have 4 of these under the car. Yeah, I'm trying to see how you'd kind of install it. You might have to back your car up or something. Or I guess you could back onto it. Yeah, if you flip them around and then, because I mean, if you reverse park like me, and then you could flip them around and then reverse onto it, which should work. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can have these on the bottom, get a car cover, battery tender, fuel stabilizer for the gas, and then fill it up to the brim, obviously, and then just something to cover the exhaust. And there's probably, and obviously wash the car, and there's probably some more that someone else might mention. But I think that based on what I know, covers a pretty good amount of things to worry about. So yeah. All right, peace for real.